My name is Philip Kurtz. I'm from a little town near Frankfurt, Germany, and I also studied medicine in Frankfurt in Germany. I came here for an internship in the university hospital because it's my last year of my studies, and in Germany this is called the practical year, the last year. We have to do several internships, and I chose to do my internship in surgery in Moscow, in Russia, at the Sechenov University. First, I think the Russian language is very beautiful and I want to learn it. And I also think that in surgery standards are pretty high in Russia as well. And I found that to be true. The instruments, the surgical instruments, are on a very high standard. Mainly actually imported from Germany. Doctors are very highly skilled. I saw some very interesting operations, either laparoscopically or via laparotomy. And I think I already learned a lot. Some of the doctors, they speak very good English. And sometimes you have to wait. Like you start to speak Russian with them, and then you just, if you don't understand, they will also try to explain it in English. So I'm pretty happy actually here. I see a lot of different operations. I'm allowed to go everywhere I want in the operating room. I can either see a lot of different operations every day, or I can try to go to one operation and see the whole procedure, so whatever I want. So I can really decide what I want to see, and I'm always allowed to go everywhere to see everything I want to. People are very friendly and open-minded, so I think I will definitely profit because I saw so many different things, and it's always good to, you can learn it from a book, of course, but if you really see it, and even if it's just a small part of the procedure, you get a better imagination of how it looks. About education, I think it's very similar to Germany, the way the doctors teach you in the hospital. I have a doctor who's responsible for me and who tells me a lot of stuff, like a lot of things that I have to learn, but I think it's not the same system. I think it works a little bit different. Unfortunately, I cannot say much about the education, like the academic education, because I don't go to lectures, because this is my practical year. But from what I experience, like everybody is very motivated to teach you something. Yeah. I think Moscow itself is a beautiful city. There's so many places to visit, so many sites. I mean, starting from the Kremlin and then all the parks, and it goes to Tsaritsino and Kolomenskaya, and like all the parks that have very beautiful structures. Also the hospital is right around the Novodevichy Monastery, which is also World Cultural Heritage of the UNESCO. So it's a very good place to stay, I think. People, especially young people, I had the impression that the young people are super friendly. A lot of them actually speak English, which surprised me. They're very helpful if you need any help. The only thing that I discovered, the only people that are not so friendly are people trying to sell you tickets for museums. That's the only ones that are not friendly to you, but everyone else very friendly. And so also try the Russian and Georgian cuisine here while you're here, because it's really good.